Mario Kart Tour coming summer 2019. We saw a trailer last year, and now we're getting to see the beta that started yesterday. You had to pre-register to get in, but it is showing off some gameplay. Some people uploaded, which you're not supposed to, but we're going to check out some of it anyways. Not my footage, other people's footage, but that's beside the point. So we'll talk about some gameplay mechanics as well as microtransactions, which are both good and bad for some games. But basically, here is this just a tutorial. It starts off, this is beta footage. This is like a 50cc mode. This is the slower beginning areas. You'll be able to get into harder areas. People mentioned in the comments there's 100cc, and even someone said there's a 200cc mode. So there's little boosts. It looks like it's a horizontal game. You're gonna need it in portrait mode, no landscape, which is curious why they did that, but there's random cubes and everything you collect, obviously, and then you move your finger left to right. Someone did mention that there is a tilt functionality, so maybe you have to go into the settings or it's unlocked later on, but that's kind of interesting too. So left and right with finger swiping, there's some drifting that you can do for some boosts and everything, so that it gets the pace to go up a little bit. There's jumps and speed ramps and stuff. This is, I think, just the very first tutorial part. So I'm not even sure if these are players yet, they might be. But here's a jump pad, there's gliders and everything. At the start of the match, you'll pick your character, which will give you different bonuses, your cart, and a glider. So the cart and glider might also give bonuses, but we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a minute. So this is just a short little 2-minute gameplay uploaded by David. And there's also a 2-hour long live stream someone did showing a lot more. You can check that out. We'll leave a link down to both below from Teokestm. I butchered that. Didn't even try. But you'll see a lot more little things going on here. You collect stars and everything. We'll talk about currency and everything as well. We have a nice little post detailing a lot of the gameplay. Didn't get in, but pretty interesting. So the beta is going on for 2 weeks, starting yesterday until I believe June 4th. Check your email if you did pre-register before May 7th. I believe you had to pre-register, but we get a bunch of cool details from Kotaku. Looks like they got in. They talk about some of the courses and everything. There's a bunch from the Toad Cup, Choco Island 2, Toad Circuit, and some cool other ones, Dino Jungle. So felt slightly shorter than its console counterpart, but looks like the courses are pretty good. Again, you select driver, cart, and glider, you'll get different bonuses, which you can get some drivers from the cash shop or just progression and everything from collecting stars and completing everything potentially. I'm not sure about the last part, but let's go into some currency, I guess. So grand stars are collected by completing races, and then you can use these stars to unlock gifts, some of which contain green gems, Mario Kart Tour's premium currency. So the cash shop is actually, it looks like, not open in the beta, so we don't have actually prices on what the green gems are going to cost or anything like that, but you'll obviously be able to buy them. And then for 5 gems, you get to pull on a green pipe. This is beta, that could change some of the prices, that shoot out a new driver, cart, or glider of different rarity. So that could be pretty good. Morton, one of the drivers, is one of the Bowser minions currently in the game shop, and he gets a bonus that when you hit one of the random cubes that give you an item, you'll get 3 instead of 1. So that's a pretty big bonus. One of the other mentioned is Metal Mario. I'm not sure what the bonuses are they didn't mention, but more average. And the bonuses are on different maps, so you kind of want to think about that a little bit as you're going to different maps or anything like that. So pretty interesting gameplay mechanic for a little mobile game. That's one of the ways to get people to pay a little bit more. So might not be too happy about that, but it's a free-to-play game, looks like. So another thing you'll need is hearts. So this is like your stamina. This is how much you can play every day. You probably can potentially purchase more of these, but eventually you'll get locked out. This person who played it didn't actually run into the cap yet at the beginning. It doesn't say how long they played, but seems to last about 15 minutes for every heart, so pretty interesting there. Gold coins is another thing that you'll collect during races and also earn based on your performance. So that is something else you'll want to. That's like the third currency. Stars, gold coins, and then hearts, which just regenerate, I guess, which technically you might be able to buy, I'm not sure. But pretty interesting little mobile game. Portrait mode, hopefully they'll do a portrait mode or something like that. I don't see them not doing that, but they did do it in portrait mode for some reason to make it maybe a little bit more difficult, or maybe make it seem faster. But pretty interesting overall for a Mario Kart game coming 2019 for your mobile device, with some microtransactions that may or may not be good. We'll have to see pricing and how rare some of the bonuses get you in pay to win aspects of how much better they are. But we'll have to see when more stuff comes out and when the game actually launches. There's no actual date yet, but it is coming. Check out some more gameplay. Again, there's a 2-hour you can probably skip through, see some of the more menus and the different courses that they go through. So pretty Mario Kart mobile game. Here's a little trailer from IGN, not a trailer, but some gameplay stuff. A little bit more trailery. Looks like there used to be balloons. Maybe this is again 2018, back when they kind of announced it. So maybe there's some extra modes, or the balloons are some pickup or something. But there could be extra modes coming as well. We'll have to wait and see. So we have Glyph saying, "Hey, Tech Caboose, hey, back at ya. Mario Kart's coming for your mobile device. Get excited." So just a little bit shorter episode today. We will be having another episode tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific with some more tech and game news every Monday through Friday. With that, we'll be signing out. Pew, 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 pew.